Hey there, it's Mike for Stovetop Heroes, and tonight we're going to be making skirt steak burritos. And handling the camera tonight is my daughter Evie. Evie, say hi.
Hi.
We'll turn around, show yourself.
Hello.
And tonight's special because we're doing it in front of a live audience.
Show us.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay. Alright, get back on me. Alright. And as usual, it's important to start things right. Since we're doing a Mexican themed thing here, we've got a little margarita going on, and we have the, what are they called?
Pandora.
Pandora. The
Mexican music.
Social Buena Vista Club.
Buena Vista Club is on Pandora, so that's going to be good. Alright, here's what we've got. We've got a couple poblano chilies here, peppers, ready to go. 2 sweet onions. 20 tomatillos, I'll show you how to make those in a second. 4 limes, 2 Hass avocados. 1 head of garlic, 2 bundles of cilantro.
Slightly bruised.
6 jalapenos. Don't worry, I'll repeat this in the end, so don't sweat it. 6 plum tomatoes, 2 pounds of skirt steak that I've got marinated here in a little mojo sauce, and a pound of sweet corn over there. Cumin, chili powder, paprika, salt and pepper, and that's about it. Some flour tortilla shells. Alright, first thing to do is let's break down these onions. And you know how to do that. We're just going to caramelize these to get them started so they're not so, whatever. If you haven't messed with tomatillos before, these are like a little Mexican green tomato. They've got this papery skin on them. You take that off, like that, just kind of peel them off. And then we're going to blanch them in some hot boiling water in just a second. You see we got a pound of sweet corn back here cooking in a little butter and olive oil. We've got our 2 sweet onions frying up here, caramelizing. Down here what we're going to do is take this clove of garlic, this head of garlic rather, and these poblano peppers, and put some olive oil on them, wrap them up like this, real simple, and chuck them in the oven. 350 for a while. Alright, while we're waiting for that stuff to cook, let's go ahead and make our salsa that's going to go on the top. So we're going to use some some plum tomatoes. And also, while we're waiting, forgot to tell you, let's go ahead and put these tomatillos in some boiling water. Not too long, I don't know, 5 minutes. A lot better. Okay, we're also going to do some scallions. Wrap them up like that, straighten them out. About that much. And let's do a little bunch of cilantro. Kind of loose cut like that. Come on. Let's finish up our little greenery salsa here with some jalapenos. These are fresh, I like those. They're a little crunchier, a little bit more fun than the marinated kind. Just chop them up like that. Keep the seeds in there if you like them nice and hot, like we do. Just put those in there.
Don't rub your eye.
Let's do not rub your eye, that will hurt. Let's do an avocado here. Pull that out like that.
Very interesting. This would have taken me 4 minutes to do. And 30 seconds.
Alright, we're almost there. Get through the avocados. We're still roasting the chilies. Those will come out in a second with the garlic. And as you can see over here, our onions are looking good. Our corn is looking good. Salsa's pretty much ready. We're just going to add some greens to this in a minute. Until we do that, let's think about our tomatillo sauce. Here's the tomatillos. They came out of the blanching. I'm going to throw those in like this. Let's do maybe a handful. Specifically measure it to be about like that much. Okay. And we're going to throw in some jalapenos in there too. You know what? We don't have to chop them up because we've got a food processor. So just take the stems off. This is going to be very hot, very nice. Oh, let's hit it with a little mojo to give it a little juice to get it to work around nice. And you know what else? Let's throw in a little cumin. That'll make it good. like this. Lime, thank you, ma'am. Roll your lime, get it good juicy. Juice of
The lime.
1 lime. We're going to put another lime in the salsa too. Sometimes I cut it like that to get the juice to come out faster. Alright, we're almost there. Put your hand over it so it doesn't get all over you. Okay, now I've got some killer tomatillo sauce here. And we've got a nice little dealio here.
Oh, it's good.
It does. It's actually really yummy. Ooh,
That was quick pour.
leaky.
Okay, we're looking good. This is what we're going to sort of soak our burritos in as we bake them. We'll put that over here. And we'll take one more. Well, we've got our steak marinating nice like this. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and do our black beans. Here's the deal. You're going to put half the black beans in here. You don't mind it's got a little tomatillo sauce in there, that's alright. Like that. We're going to do some iron skillets. Very hot. The tequila helps, but it's still very hot. Do a decent amount of onions like that. We're going to save these. I forgot. We're supposed to put those somewhere else too. Beans, which we're going to put inside the burritos. Go ahead. We've already put our onions in there. Let's put a handful of cilantro in there. Let's put the juice of 1 lime in there. And while you were gone, I pulled out our roasted garlic and poblano peppers. And we're just going to put the garlic in there. That's 1 head. Alright.
Yum.
Let's get that right. And here's the concept. This is going to be like a paste inside the burrito. So, we're going to mix plain beans like that with this paste so as to make the consistency nice and thick. We don't want it to be like beans floating around there. We want it to be mixed like so. So this is, remember, we've got roasted or caramelized onions, raw cilantro, jalapenos, a little mojo, and some roasted garlic. And that's going to go in the burrito with the skirt steak. Over here, Abby, these are our roasted peppers, poblanos, and I'm going to use these as sort of infill with the skirt steak, which is getting ready to go on the oven now. Now, skirt steak is a somewhat fatty steak, but that also means delicious. It's very thin, as you can see. And what you want to do is have the fire extremely hot and cook it really quick so it stays juicy and somewhat rare. So we're going to put that on the grill, which has been heating up, and be back in just a minute, and then we'll put this all together. Okay, we're almost done here. We're in the final round. Look down here, Evie. We've got our skirt steak. We brought off the grill. We're going to cut that perpendicular to the grain. We've got our bean paste. We've got I chopped up the poblanos while you were gone. Now, I'm going to take the tortilla shells and put them in the microwave for just a minute, okay? We're waiting for those to go. Remember, against the grain here, perpendicular to it. And yes, I prepared the steak a little bit rare because don't forget you're going to be cooking in the oven. Well, you don't know that yet, but I'm going to show you in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And what are we going to do?
Yummy.
We're going to put... Now here's the key. It's tempting to overstuff. You have to show some restraint control. Just a little bit of your sauteed corn here. Okay. Let's just do a wee bit of the bean paste. Don't worry about the cheese, that's going to happen in the end. Okay. And be sure to keep your doggies away. will jump right up there. Okay, good. Our poblano peppers, which we've chopped up. We're gonna give it some nice crunch and a little taste. These are not that hot, they're just tasty.
And crunchy.
And crunchy. Alright. Okay, let's put a little bit of our steak in there.
Those look good.
Yeah, man. Okay. So, because we mic these, they're going to be pretty pliable and hopefully I won't tear any. Fold like that, fold like this. You remember this from high school? There you go.
I don't know how to take that. Explain that to me.
Okie dokie. Let's roll this guy. Okay. Now what we're going to do, my wife Jenny likes these to be more like nice little dumplings as she calls them. Go ahead, I hate to open cans or use stuff like this, but if you don't, it's going to be terrible to clean up. Leave a little pan on there. And then you're going to take your tomatillo we used earlier, and I forgot to show you, let's add a little sugar because it's very tangy with the tomatillos and the jalapenos and everything. So let's do that. We're just going to pour that in here, like that.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. And you can take these guys, and I like to roll them a little bit, just get the love all over them, like that. Like this. A little roly-roly. A little roly-roly. Okay.
How are they staying together?
It's magic. Okay, we're almost there. And like if you have too many brothers, you just gotta squeeze in. Get in there. Alright, let's top them a little bit. Like that. We'll save that sauce for another day. Okay, now our Mexican cheese mix. We don't want to live forever, so be generous. Okay. Now, we're going to want to cover these with aluminum foil. Now, because you've got cheese going on there, do this again. A little spray, otherwise it's going to stick all over it. It's going in the oven. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're finally there. Burritos are out of the oven, nice and toasty, all bubbly looking good. We're going to do some spring greens to our salsa mix we made earlier. We're going to mix this up. And here's the fun part. Your burritos are going to be nice like little dumplings, all soft and gooey. So we're going to put this down first. So you have a nice crunchy salad underneath it. Okay. Okay, it looks like this guy got too much lettuce, this guy too much everything else. So, alright. There, they look pretty, right? Okay. So, let's get out a spatula here. Pandora's playing a funny commercial right now.
Ooh.
What do you think, Gabby?
Yum.
I've kind of butchered one of them here.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we put that right on top like that, okay? What are we going to do? We're going to hit it with a dollop of sour cream.
Ew.
Then we're going to hit it with some Hungarian hot paprika. Because like Ed says, it's just not hot enough.
Hot.
The trick is opening this container. There. And there you have it.
That's good.
Delicioso.
Mwah.
Mucho bueno.
Thanks for joining us. See you next time. Adios. Adios.